It's about to get emotional.
What's paint on me?
She did a fucking tree. My therapist said. Hi guys, welcome back to You Can't Make This Shit Up, the podcast, which is now becoming visual. Hey! Yeah, so this is going to be a video version of the podcast. It's also going to be uploaded as a podcast, but I just wanted to bring the visual element to it. And who do I have here with me today but my
Her beautiful sister. She loves very much.
I didn't have to.
This is how it is, guys.
It's not like I had to force her on. It's not like she manipulated me
She forced
to bring
me
her
on.
onto this.
This is not something I would normally do.
This is episode 11, and what we're doing today, I just got the idea one night when I was thinking about Laura's episode. Laura is an avid crier. It's basically like, it's literally a meme that Laura made before of herself crying.
I didn't make it.
I'll insert it here. Tell the story. Tell the story.
One night when I didn't get into a nightclub, I was under 18 and it was an over 18s nightclub, and they didn't let me in with Ashling's ID. Like, how dare they? I don't know what happened. I was obviously really drunk and I came home and I just was so upset. I was like, I cannot believe they wouldn't let me in. And I was going on about how I lost my shoes and how all my friends hated me. Like, none of that stuff happened. I just made up all these lies. Like, and then I took some weird pictures of me crying. I don't know what I was doing.
And she had the caption on it, "Mom, come in." Because I think Mom was like walking around. And
I was,
like, "Mom, come
I was
in."
crying in my room and my mom
She was so emotional. It was just
and yeah, I don't know. It was a weird time.
Yeah, so that picture has like stayed firmly placed in my mind and my memory, and that's why this podcast is going to be all about crying. So it's You Can't Make This Shit Up, Crying Edition with Laura.
Hi.
So we also today are going to be painting, because what better way to express your feelings about crying than by painting? So you got some brushes.
I know what brushes
We got some paint.
Okay. Did you buy that paint?
And we also have some wine, because
why did you buy
crying, painting and wine, they just go together.
We won't be crying on video.
Well, who knows what's about to happen. It's about to get emotional.
Alright.
So
you should have done that thing when, you know, you take the bottle off, the lid off the bottle.
Oh, and you flick it! Let's try that again. It's about to get...
That's not it! Actually. Not it. Sorry, what was it?
I've seen TikToks of this.
So...
I should know.
Wait. Oh, that's not shit.
She did it! She did it. Alright.
She did it, alright. We definitely should have got another bottle.
Yeah, so we're running a bit low on the wine, but you know, we sober bitches out here. We're not, we're drinking, that doesn't make sense. Okay. So what are you painting, Laura? Don't tell me, actually. Because it's going to be a secret to each other what we paint. Because I already know what I'm painting. Now, Laura actually hates painting. She hates creativity. She hates colours. She hates colouring. She...
I do. This is a chore to me. This is actually disgusting.
Tell a story about this is how you feel about stress relieving colouring books.
Oh yeah. There was like colouring books that people have, like adults have, to relieve stress, where you like colour in pictures and stuff. I just don't see the appeal. I don't get it. Like, it's actually a chore. I would actually hate it so much. I would actually hate it so much.
It would cause you stress, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, there's wine on my page that I'm painting.
It would actually cause me stress. It would.
Okay, so let's start to paint. Oh my god, I need purple and there's no purple. Also, sorry guys, you can't actually see what we're doing down here, but it's my first video. Like, you can't expect shit to be perfect. It's actually not my first video. There's other videos on my channel.
Is there? Oh,
yeah.
brilliant.
How to clean a toilet.
Wait,
I'll link it here.
Make sure you have it on.
Alright, so get your paints. I'm just gonna try and make purple. Fuck. Also, yeah, to the podcast, we are painting.
I'll just draw myself.
So, for podcast listeners, you're gonna have to go and watch the video of this podcast, which will be linked in my bio and other
Why
places.
are you even doing? I'm just thinking, like, why are you even doing it as a podcast if you're gonna put the video up anyways? Did you bring these paintbrushes home?
How do you make purple? I'm
Did
gonna
you?
have to Google this.
Okay.
Yeah, I brought everything home that was like recreational.
That's weird.
How to make purple. Oh. Yeah, you mix blue and red. Guys, I'm Oh my god, I put way too much glue into my paint.
How long do you think this video is going to be? I don't think it should be longer than 20 minutes, or you won't, people won't watch it, you know.
Laura's literally like a very honest person. Did you say that you're an honest person? I just said you're an honest person, but do you think you're honest? Guys, how the fuck? This is not purple. What the hell?
Oh, I think you've already messed up.
Oh my gosh.
That's the difference between me and you.
That's not purple. Hold on. Hold on.
Why do you need purple so bad?
Oh look, the water's purple, but the paint isn't. Okay, fuck
I'm not drinking out of this mug again. What's wrong?
Yeah, this is, oh my god, I'm gonna have to do another picture.
So why are you drawing?
Okay, let's get into the questions. So, what is the longest that you've cried over something?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the longest amount of time?
Like, for one cry or for multiple cries over the same thing?
Interesting. I mean, I guess you could take it any direction you want, but I was thinking more like of the same thing rather than like the length of crying.
Wait, what?
You're so focused on your painting.
Wait, what? What did you say?
I was thinking more like the topic, like not like, oh, you cried for 2 hours, but more like something that you cried over. It could be days. You could have not stopped crying for months and then started crying again about it.
I would say a long time. That's what I don't want to talk about.
So how long has it been then that you cried over that thing?
Probably
for?
like...
Laura's quite a private person. The fact she's even here today is mesmerising.
I don't want to be.
Mesmerising! You don't want to be here! God.
Don't just paint on me. Ow.
She's wearing my top, so... And
You're
I'm wearing yours! We finish each other's sentences.
Oh god. Yeah, I cried over it. I'm probably still ongoing. The thing I'm crying about.
Really? So yeah, she's still crying over something, guys. And when did you start crying over that? When approximately did you start?
2 months ago.
Right. So... right.
You know, sometimes you just don't get over stuff.
Fair. Yeah, I'm definitely still crying over something as well. A lot. But it's fine.
Oh, she's still in love. I know she's not.
Okay, this is gonna be so...
Don't put that laugh in!
What laugh? This is gonna be so hard to edit.
I was just gonna say probably not.
Show what you have in your painting so far.
I'm finished my painting.
I wonder what mine could be. She did a fucking tree. You're creative. Creative people paint trees. Okay, next question. What kind of crier are you?
What are the types?
So, silent crier. Tears that are streaming down face and no noise. That's type 1. That's kind of like me, I would say.
I'm definitely a lot of different types.
Yeah, then there's the cry where it's just so extreme and emotional.
That's
and, like,
me
in everyone's
when
face.
I'm drunk. That's when I'm drunk.
That's actually a question coming.
I like crying. But actual cry probably...
Like, what do you do when you cry?
Silent?
You silent. And can you, like...
Yeah, just tears running down my face, I guess. And I'd rather be alone.
You'd rather be alone, same. Do you do stupid shit though? Like, like, when you're crying, like, would you say stuff? Or, like, do you just cry and not talk?
Like, if I'm alone?
Yeah.
I just don't talk.
But, okay, so mostly do you cry alone then?
No, I cry in front of people.
Right, and then actually,
a lot,
okay,
like,
let's move on. Let's move on because these questions are coming. Do you cry when you're angry?
Angry.
Not really.
Wait, like,
do you get angry?
Yeah, like I get angry, okay. But I don't think I get.
Do you have like?
I don't think I cry when I'm angry, and I don't get fits of rage. No.
Okay, interesting.
I probably get like more like sad about something than angry about something. I would say.
Interesting. I get more angry about stuff.
I don't really get angry. Oh no, I do cry. I actually remember when Mom said I wasn't allowed to have another glass of wine. I did cry.
Cheers to that. So you cry more when you're sad, not angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you not cry when you're sad?
Oh, I do cry when I'm sad, but it's weird for me. It's like if I'm angry or in shock, I'll cry, but I won't cry noticeably. But tears will come out of my eyes like everything about my body will try to cry, but I won't, like, what's the word, like, put on a show about it. Not that, like, crying is putting on a show, but, like, I won't be able to actually cry in front of people. It doesn't, like, my body just shuts it down and I don't cry. Like, tears will be coming out, but I'll be, like, smiling or laughing or some shit, like, some weird shit, like. And that's, was that one, wait, what was I talking about?
Crying when you're angry.
No, yeah, but when I'm sad, I don't cry in front of people. It just doesn't come out. I cry at night when I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I do that too, actually. Yeah, my favorite time,
especially in quarantine.
my favorite time to cry would be like alone in my bed at night time. But like, I wouldn't even call it a cry. Like, it's tears running down tears in my eyes.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah, same. Honestly,
it's only when I'm drunk when I'm like.
I don't cry when I'm drunk.
Like,
do you cry loads when you're drunk?
I know. No, I used to in secondary school. Like, yeah, my friends will know. But
I mean, that's where the fucking meme came from. Mom, come in! Imagine she just walked in right there. Yes, I'm here, girl.
Not really, no, like, not anymore, really. No, I can't really think of any time. Oh, well, like, unless something really bad happened.
Yeah, I don't think, I mean, I definitely cry when I'm drunk, but that's if something bad happens. Actually, I don't think I even have cried, though.
Oh my god.
Like, not proper. I've never...
I feel like every night I go out... Well, actually, no.
All the times I cry, it's by myself, honestly. I haven't cried in front of people, properly cry. The way I cry by myself is crazy. Like, it's nothing like what I would cry like in front of people or what's that. Sure, I know people like my friend, he hasn't cried in 10 years.
That's a lie, like.
No, it's true. He wouldn't lie. Next question. Do you find it easy to express your emotions?
I think I do. Yeah, I do.
Do you feel like...
Well, I don't know if I do to everyone, but to certain people I do, yeah.
Certain people? People that you're close with?
Yeah.
Or strangers? Because some people find it easier to express their emotions to strangers.
Well...
Do you feel like you always found it easy to express your emotions? Like, did you ever feel like it was hard for you to get out what you really felt?
No, like, I felt like it was easy. When I was younger, I remember I used to cry all the time. Like, I would really just say what I... Or, like, I would really express how I felt, remember?
Yeah, that's
like,
so
Katrina called me, like, ginger and stuff. I would just burst out crying. I want to hide it in. I think that was actually a good trait to have. Oh, you just put paint on your phone because you put it on top of that.
Oh, so good.
And you put paint on that.
Okay, Nora.
I told you not to. Mom's going to kill you.
Yeah, you were different to me in that way, like...
Yeah, she held stuff in. Like,
I held everything in.
She got a lot of...
And that's why I'm fucked up today!
She got a lot of childhood trauma, but... See, I just expressed myself.
Yeah, but why do you think you were able to do that and I wasn't?
I don't know.
Like, what?
Did I ever tell you when I went to play school for, like, what, the first... Mom said, like, for the first, like... 6 months of play school, I just sat in my buggy while my children played because I was so scared.
Well, sure, I had to be taken home from play school on the first day because I was too scared and crying.
Well, that's normal.
Oh, I was crying like crazy.
Oh, that's normal. I used to just,
is it normal?
for 6 months, I would just sit in my buggy and watch everyone else play, and I just sit there because I was just so scared. Like, we were so shy.
Yeah, no, something was definitely not right when we were born.
No, Ashling, Ashling loves to, like, dying.
My therapist said
some people are born, like, some people are just shy when they're young. Like,
Laura, but we were a different level of shy.
Well, we overcame it. Clearly, as we're doing this video, I don't think we're shy anymore.
Alright.
Apparently Michael wasn't shy.
Well, Mom says that Michael was that's our brother.
It's funny because I would say he was he's the quietest now.
Well, sure, like, even, like, my best friend, she was real crazy and
I
loud,
in the mirror.
and the opposite.
I just want to fix my hair.
She's saying in the mirror, and the opposite of, she was the opposite of, quiet. She was so loud. No, the opposite of shy. She was so outgoing, and now she's more reserved. And I think whatever you do loads as a child, I know other people like that too. Whatever you are as a child, you suddenly get insecure about it then when you get older and you try and change it. I think that's true, because I definitely got insecure about the fact that I was so shy and quiet and whatever, so... That's why the podcast was born.
Yeah, it's all about insecurity.
Alright, next question. Do you feel like you cry more on your periods?
I don't have a period. I don't know how I feel like this question. It's a bit incriminating.
But do you just feel more emotional when, like, do you feel like you know it's a change?
Maybe a little bit, but not massively. I don't really notice.
Right, I used to never notice it. Maybe it only started happening to me as I got older, because in the last, like, 2 years I definitely feel it. I just be crying over shit that I wouldn't normally cry over.
No, actually, that doesn't happen to me. No. I feel like I don't really cry over stupid stuff. Then.
Guys, what is this?
Of course. This is the difference between me and you.
I don't know why.
We actually both use like.
We both painted plants. And look at that is not. What? Why did I do a Christmas tree on top of it?
She's weird.
I'm really not talented when it comes to.
I actually think I might be more talented.
Painting has definitely helped. I think we should paint all the time in the podcast.
What do you mean?
Are you drawing a bird?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Laura, show the camera that shit is so cute.
Is it?